And we are live. Coming to you live from Cape Town.
Where it's blue skies and sunshine.
Yes, the sun is shining.
And so far there's
Two people.
two people and a cat.
No, well then if you're counting, where do you see where the people are? Yeah.
No.
I think there's only.
Don't they normally pop up over there?
No, this is where they chat.
I know, but you normally see.
Let's see if there's anyone here.
What do you say? Ball you lovelies or something?
Ball you lovelies. Hello, ball you lovelies.
And Sporty's got her glasses on.
So that I can see what I'm doing.
I can see how well you see.
Well, seeing doesn't mean you can spell.
Okay, well, we're just going to sit around here and shoot the breeze for a few minutes, waiting for people to join before we start with our lengthy update.
Yes, we've got a few topics to cover.
Oh, look there. You see, they do pop up over there.
Oh,
hello. Welcome.
Are you going to join us twice today? I think it was you. What are we going to shoot the breeze about?
I don't know. Maybe, I suppose your glasses look quite cute. I always get disconcerted when you leave them on.
Okay, well, I can take them off, but then I won't be able to. I'll put them on for comments. Yes, so it's a beautiful summer's day, even though it's not summer here in Cape Town. There's no wind, the sun is shining. It's going to be 26 or 28 today.
I think it is still summer. It's insisting that
it doesn't want to be
autumn.
No, it doesn't want to be autumn.
Which we're quite happy with, actually. So,
yeah. And Mr. Handsome is sleeping up over there.
Hello! Yay, welcome!
Hello!
We're going to turn the camera around just now. Germany!
Hello, Germany! Wie geht es euch allen da oben? Hoffentlich nicht so kalt.
Hopefully not so cold.
Yes, nice one. Give us.
We'll turn the camera around just now and show you Mr. Handsome. We did mention that all his fans will be here this morning, to which he just gave me an over-the-shoulder whatever.
And promptly fell asleep.
Yeah, he's turned into quite the star cat, hey? Like, I'm very important. Leave me alone.
Yeah, no, he's very demanding and doesn't give much back.
He's got a tooth procedure tomorrow, so please everybody keep him in your thoughts. That would be most kind of you, because it's not his best, but I'm sure with all the good vibes from everyone, he'll be just dandy.
Yeah.
What's everyone saying?
So Noah said that they'll maybe join us on the second one if they're back from dinner.
Oh, okay, cool.
With friends. Amazing.
So what we're going to do for this one is, we said on both thumbnails, no spend update. Yeah, he's feeling fine.
Yeah, he's got some like tooth thing.
Like inflammation in the certain parts of the gums.
Yeah, apparently in the incisor and the pointy ones, the gums. It's apparently a common thing in cats. The roots of the teeth start dissolving with domestic cats. It's
very weird.
Yeah, and then it causes inflammation in the gums, and then they struggle to eat. So we noticed that he was sort of. It doesn't happen all the time, but he sort of
sucks his food.
Plays around with it in his mouth. Yeah, and then he doesn't eat it all or properly. So apparently the solution is to, if it's really bad, is to just take them out, which
So the vet said there's a special place that does this, and apparently they're extreme and they just pull all the teeth out. And she says they don't do that at this vet unless it's like really, really bad. She says they do it in-house, and maybe they might take out 1 or 2 teeth just to take away that pressure and alleviate the discomfort and the pain. So that's what we're hoping for. Hello.
Morning.
We're talking cats at the moment. Yeah, so that's what's happening tomorrow. But for this we were talking about what we are talking about this morning.
Yeah, the agenda.
The agenda. So we are Sporty, so happy right now.
We don't even have an agenda. I'd like to have a poster with all the points that we can go through, and you must all pay attention, and there'll be a test.
This is what I live with, guys.
Sorry. Okay, you go.
We're gonna talk about the spiritual question that Joanne had this afternoon, because she's joining that one. So if you're interested in that, then you can either join us then or watch the recording. And then this morning someone asked what we use for our YouTube equipment, so we're going to tell you about that.
That'll be fun.
We're going to give you an update on our no spend March, and some exciting news from my side. And then we were thinking maybe a little tour around the garden and the
apartment tour.
and the apartment, because we haven't had one for ages.
But you can let us know if that's what you want to do. Yeah, cats can eat without teeth really good. Okay, I didn't know that. Even that dry stuff.
No, I don't think he'll be able to eat kibbles. Stuff. Yeah, he'll have to have like tuna or kibbles.
Yeah.
But he's such a... Oh, we must tell you, he's become so confident.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's crazy how confident he is. Ever since we've been here, and in the last couple of months, he's so brave. He's made friends in the front. He's not scared of cars anymore like he used to be.
Yeah, he just marches out into our sort of communal parking lot and lies around there.
Yeah, he just marches out like he owns the place. It's so cute, and he rubs noses with the other kitties.
That's really lovely.
He used to run away at the sight of other people. Yesterday, our neighbor even managed to give him a little pat on the head, and he was, oh, that's fine. He tried to get into a car as well.
Lovely.
Yeah, so we're so proud of him.
Okay, let's do the hardest thing first. We have to.
The March thing. The March.
The no spend.
We're calling it our spend month.
Spend March. Yeah, no, it didn't go so well in the no spend, or what's it? No buy, low buy story.
Well, there's been health. Saskia started a new health protocol, which we will fill you in properly at the next live, because by then you will have gone through it. Hey?
Yeah, then I'll be done with it. Yeah.
But it seems like it's making some differences, so that's very exciting, and that's where we had to spend some money. But we figured for health, like we're not going to skimp in that area. And then Miles as well has also
he's had a few things. He's had like injections. I don't know, what is it? What do you call it? The
annual injections.
HIV for cats or something. Those things, and rabies and fleas and all that stuff. So that,
and expensive food, which he's now refusing to eat. So we're hopefully going to be able to return that. Yeah. And then, I mean, those things we had to spend money on, but we weren't very good in terms of. We still got snacking issues. I think we still. That's our one downfall. We don't spend money on like clothes or whatever. You don't count health issues.
Okay, they're giving us a free pass for spending money.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We've managed to basically stick to our rule of not buying out coffees. I think there might have been 1 or 2, but we did say that was a loophole, because Joanne bought us coffees a while ago.
Yeah, she bought us quite a few.
Yeah. So we've stuck. It's just the snacking thing.
Yeah.
Which I suppose in the bigger scheme of things.
No, it's not the worst. I mean,
but we know we have to get back on the thing.
Yeah. So April is back to
Except after
Lesbian.
Sporty's birthday, everybody, Sporty is turning pensioner on the 15th of this month.
pensioner.
We'll take pictures and share it with you. We are going to the Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens to have a picnic with a whole lot of friends.
Yeah.
And hopefully the weather holds, because it's now this change time of year. So the rain starts to come, but we
should actually post the invitation here, and anyone in Cape Town can.
Oh yeah, in case there's anyone
come meet us in person,
or anyone feels like flying in from Germany quickly.
Yeah, Kirstenbosch is beautiful. It's worth a flight, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So there's that, and then my exciting news is that I might finally be able to contribute to the family income, because I've been applying for jobs like crazy, and I finally, I got a call back. And the best part is it's the job I really wanted, because I said to Sporty, I've been applying for jobs, but a little bit like, because it's, do I have the qualifications or whatever? And this one, I know I can do it, and it's something I'm really excited about. So I'll let you know. I'm having a call on Thursday, so
yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, everyone's sending good vibes on Thursday.
Yes. So there's that. That's exciting
amazing.
News.
Yeah. I think that's all the news. Oh, I wanted to also just feedback to the community on the Zoom call thing. We did a bit of research. So for us to do a Zoom call with everyone, unless we can keep it to 40 minutes, we have to subscribe to Zoom. So it requires a bit of outlay sort of on a monthly basis. So we'll post this on the community tab, but perhaps it's a kind of a sort of tiny little subscription service that we offer. And then those of you that want to do like a back and forth chatting thing, then maybe you can pay a few dollars to, per month, sign up, and then we do Zoom calls with you.
Yeah, we could do one, and then we just pay for that one thing.
Oh yeah, that's
because it's not super expensive. I think you said it was like 300 Rand or something.
Yeah.
So we take the first one and we join, and then we see if it's actually something that'll work and everyone enjoys. And then if it is, maybe we can figure out a small subscription thing moving forward.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. So we'll plan that for soon. Everyone's holding thumbs. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's such a cool job. It's just writing articles for an online publication, but it's the kind of things I like writing about, like sustainability and decluttering and like that kind of stuff, lifestyle things. So right up my alley.
So exciting.
Yeah. So, and feel free to drop in questions here if you want. For now, somebody asked if,
oops, sorry.
Okay, so
it's the second time today.
Sporty.
But it was empty. I've got a what do you call it?
No, don't be negative. She was going to say she's got a clutch thing going on, but she doesn't. The glass got in the way of her foot.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Please continue.
So somebody wanted to see what we use for YouTube. So this is our little camera that we use. It's a Canon V10 power shot. This is what we shoot everything on. This, like if you turn it on, that's the screen where you can see.
It's funny. Damn glasses jump in my way all the time. That's what I must say. Thank you. Sorry. And those are so cool.
It's got these cute little fluffy things to filter the noise if you're trying to if you're shooting outside.
See, they like magnetized, so they go over the microphone. So if there's sort of wind and that kind of thing, it lessens that effect.
Once we're rich and famous, we're going to buy some of those really good mics, so that we don't have to worry so much.
Oh, that's really just for vlogging, hey, when you're out there. Because in here it's okay.
I don't know. It'll be nice to have it.
What are you doing when you're in retirement? What's that?
we want to
Hello, Jules from Australia.
hello.
All from the other side of the globe.
So I was thinking about that recently. If I didn't have to work to earn money, I'm not going to sit around, I'm still going to work, but I would spend time at I volunteer at our local Meals on Wheels, and I would give more time there for sure. And then I would focus the other part of my time on fitness and health, like maybe employ a personal trainer and get fit running and get strong. And then the other thing I would really love to do is for us to go on adventures, like go cycle touring through Europe.
Oh. Ooh,
if we're talking like money is no object, that would be like my dream next phase of my life.
Yeah. And if money is an object, then it would be amazing if we were if we had sorted out the funds so that we are financially independent from an expenses point of view, but that we can just continue with YouTube and the blog and all that stuff. Because it's so
just
much
have
fun.
fun.
Yeah. And then I would like to help people navigate new tech issues, because I love it. I love tech, and I'm always trying to find out how to use it. So that would be an amazing thing to do.
And you also want to coach decluttering and stuff, or
I would like to figure out a way to coach people. I mean, I think decluttering is a good place to start. Just because I'm pretty practical and it has helped some people. So yeah, coaching and helping with tech. I think that would be, and then I'll obviously join you on your adventures.
Yeah, just be busy, I think is the key. We keep talking about my auntie, and I was talking to my cousin the other day and I asked after her and she said her mom's doing so well. She's turning 94 this year. She was moved, I think 2 years ago, she moved back to Johannesburg. She's already got she's joined all the clubs in her community. She goes shopping with they take all the people in there. She lives in like a retirement community, and they take them to the shopping center once or twice a week. And then she does painting and reading and knitting.
Yeah,
she's just busy.
She started Paint by Numbers a few years ago, and she's just loving it.
So that's how you need to be. You must be busy.
Yeah.
Because we're focusing a lot at the moment on the brain. Sporty's actually reading this super interesting book called, what's it called?
It's called the XX Brain by Lisa Mosconi. And she believes that women's brains are wired differently to the rest, to men, and that not enough research has been done on the hormonal and whatever effects on the brain, and why women have a much higher incidence of dementia and Alzheimer's. So, and then she gives practical advice on how to eat properly, what exercise to do, what tests to have if you're worried, and all those kind of things. It's very interesting, yeah.
But a big part of that, her and other people say, being sociable, being active, keeping your brain busy with stuff, instead of just sitting there watching TV or whatever. It really makes a difference. I can see it with the people that we deliver food to. They're just sitting there. We're the ones, we come once or twice a week to give them food, and that's the most conversations some of them have. And you can see they're ailing because of it, I think.
Yeah. So AI says, I volunteer helping elder people that cannot get their courses, making bed, cleaning. They're usually a mess at home because everything takes very long. I love it. Yeah, that's such a wonderful thing to do. That's what Andrew's talking about, is helping older people that are not able to do stuff for themselves anymore. So many plans sound good. Stay in movement. I see so many colleagues in retirement and they do nothing and get sick fast. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really, it's quite crazy what happens if you don't be sociable, you don't have a community, and then you don't take, everything just starts alien and like going downhill and going fast. Yeah, I mean, I saw it with my parents. You know, they were in their 60s and 70s and already old, compared to my auntie who's like in her 90s and still quite young and sprightly.
Yeah, still doing stuff.
So it's so much of mindset, and that's something that we want to start sharing more, making videos about that kind of thing, because it really, really is important, you know, to stay active. And
I've really noticed this kind of resistance to doing things, and I don't know if it's an age thing or I don't know what it is, but I've always been like a very sociable person, and I loved going out and spending time with large groups of people. And now, it might also be the new working environment, you know, because everything's 100% remote, so you're pretty isolated. And at work, we have these in real life office days. So they rent desks for us in a workspace, and then we go there for the day. And I've been working at this company for 8 months, and I went in for the first one on Friday, and I felt like I had to have a lot of courage to go. And it's so weird because I'm not used to it. I used to just, like, I would always be the first one in the queue for a get together or a shindig or whatever. So these are the things we have to stay aware of and work on.
Yeah, we need a second OPS video. Because this is stuff, when you get older, you just start doing it. Like, oh no, I'm too old for this. I don't go out at night. I don't go there. I don't do this or that.
Yeah, they're too young, or I never did it before, and you know. So we really need
must let us know in the comments if these are the kind of things that you struggle with, and if you don't, you can give us tips. Because I think it is what Sporty said. Like, when you're at home, just working here, and you have to be here at your laptop the whole day, then you don't socialize. I mean, for me, my biggest social is once a week when I do Meals on Wheels, and I get the most out of it. So I don't know how much you guys know about it, but we've got a driver and a hopper. I'm the hopper, so the guy drives, and then I take the food to the person, and I always stop for a chat. I don't know if he gets bored in the car, but I'm like, I don't care. What else is there?
You can get stronger than you were as a younger person if you do progressive resistance training. See the global consensus on exercise recommendations for aging and longevity. Yeah, totally agree. No's only 30 years old, but that sounds like my colleagues in my age. I'm too old for this or that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's something you have to be aware of. You're 30 and you're joining us. Yes. Welcome. Yeah, and I mean, when we were younger, those are the things, like, we swore. Our parents might say things like that, and you said, no, you wouldn't do that or say that or whatever. So, but we're fortunate because we're aware, and then plus we've got each other to.
Yeah, we're very lucky.
Yeah, sure. And our community. Thank you.
Yeah,
because it's
keep
just
us on our toes.
Yeah. Those words matter. I'm reading a book at the moment by Mike Dooley called Leveraging the Universe, and he's talking about how your thoughts become things, but it's the words that you use, and it can become good things or bad things. And you really, really need to be very careful what you say, and constantly saying things like, I'm too old, I can't do this, I can't do that. I mean,
it kind of settles in on your consciousness.
Yeah, you're just casting it in stone.
Make it till you fake it. No, the other way around. Fake it till you make it. You were still busy.
Yes, so I showed you the camera. Whoever asked for this is going to have to just scrub ahead. We'll write something in the description afterwards.
We'll give you.
So then, basically, we've got two. We use this tripod most of the time. This is a second one.
So this one we use for, like, if it's like a weird place, if we're out vlogging, because these things do that. I'm sure you guys have seen those. So you can like make it hug a pole or something and walk past it. And then this is a very tall one. You can make this very long with these extension thingies here.
And then we've got a hard drive where we save all our files. And this is what do you call this thing?
It's like a flash drive, but you put it's a card reader actually.
A card
So
reader, yeah.
there's like a mini SD card in the camera, and then you can put it in one of these slots, and it goes into, where's the camera? Sorry. It goes into your computer and you just download the footage from there. And then we've also got a ring light, which is standing over there.
We'll show you Nana when we do a quick apartment tour. I see some more comments. Only 30.
I read that one.
Oh, okay.
It's not always an age issue. Young people don't have energy for many things. I think it is being overwhelmed by the world, problem stuff, bad relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of input now in comparison to some years ago. Hey?
Yeah, I think
social media.
I think kids they've got a lot on their plates.
Yeah.
Shame, man.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we show them the ring light?
How shall we do that?
Shall
I just bring it around here?
Do you want to go on an apartment tour? Give us the thumbs up.
Okay. So don't get sorry for blinding you. Ring light. There, and it's on a bit of a tripod.
Well,
what?
No, I was gonna say it's probably easier if we turn the laptop around.
Yeah, but then we can't see what we're showing them.
Oh,
but I mean, if we're going on an apartment tour, then they will see everything.
Yeah. So we've done that.
Yes to the apartment tour. Yes.
Tour. We'll show you like Sebi behind the scenes because it's a little bit messy. We normally, when we shoot, we like make sure this is all on point. So it's not super messy, but we don't care because we're not those perfect Instagram.
Yeah, we're not the Instagram channel. That's for sure. Okay, are you going to be the presenter?
I'll be the presenter.
Okay, Angie's presenting, and I will be the camera vehicle.
Sorry, my boy.
Okay, let's start with.
Yeah, there we go. Hello, Mr. Handsome. Hey. Oh, he's sleepy.
We can go a bit closer.
It's a little bit sleepy this morning. Hey.
We'll have to attend to your comments after the tour.
Okay, let's go. So, first, if you stand over this side, then we can show them this is our.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
There we go. So that's where we normally, maybe if you stand back a little bit.
There. So that I've had the laptop on that table there, and that's the ring light, and that's your beautiful presenter.
So this is where we sit and work every day.
With Miles on the table, Mr. Handsome Cat.
This is his section. I've now been relegated. So he sits here. Sporty has this section, and then I'll show you what I do in there. And then this is like our kitchen area.
So stove.
Eco
brick. Our big water bottles. We drink one of those each every day. Those are our favorite appliances.
Yeah.
We
will do an actual kitchen tour at some point, I think.
You want to go there? That door goes through to the garage.
I don't think you can see.
No, it's dark in there and there's no light in there. So there's a washing rack and a bicycle and recycling and that kind of thing.
It's like the laundry, the washing machine's in there.
Okay, and then there we've got a fridge that you're standing in front of.
So a tiny little, I don't know, you could call it a scullery, I guess.
So there's a
And
sink there,
sprouting stuff.
sprouts at the top.
Oh, look how cute he is.
Oh, sorry, you have to see this face plant. And it's a bit tricky doing it with a laptop, hey?
Yeah, it is. So if you come in over here and then,
I must stand that side?
well, maybe I should actually just,
So that's the window, Mr. Handsome's bed. That's our sort of bamboo thing.
yeah, it is a little bit.
And then if I turn around this way, cupboards, built-in cupboards, quite a lot of space, very nice. And then
We turn our bed into a couch during the day. It's a bit big because today's washing day. This is normally the bed,
yeah,
with the camping mattresses.
so
And then during the day, it's like our version of a couch. And then should we show you the garden quickly?
do you want to go into the garden?
Yes.
Okay. Kitty. Show your mess so I don't feel bad. Okay, they want to see the mess. I think the mess is over there.
Oh, okay. There's dishes.
Um,
I mean, the whole place is a bit of a mess, actually.
so there's our stack of dishes. That we
Oh, if they really want to see a mess, I can show them a mess.
Wait. Oh,
It's still,
can we see? Yeah, so that's our the top shelf is our sort of spare container shelf, and then the bottom shelf is the what do you call it? Junk drawer.
it's our version of a junk drawer.
All the stuff that you don't know where to put.
Yeah.
So that is a bit messy.
And
But
the-
it's one of those things that you can't keep neat.
No.
Okay, we're going into the garden and we're not going to talk too loud because it's still early. Can you see? Yeah.
This over here is Boise's patio.
Mr. Miles.
Mr. Miles's patio over here. And it's quite green, hey?
Mm.
Oh, it's looking nice.
Beautiful big trees.
Oh, it's bright. The squirrels hang out in the tree, and then they come down here and they bury their acorns
In our lawn.
all over the lawn.
Oh, look. Am I getting in?
Yeah.
Come say hello, Boops.
Come say hi. Come here, Snoopy. Hey? Come say hello.
No, don't walk away.
He knows what we're doing.
Seriously.
Oh, well. So there was
Careful,
that.
careful there.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
It was a bit
It's a bit
awkward.
guerrilla style.
Yeah, beyond guerrilla style. But it is a cool garden. Even though we both said when we move, we don't want to garden because it's just, when you're working full time, it's the upkeep is just so, I don't know, time intensive.
Yeah.
But what we were imagining is living somewhere where Miles has access to a garden, but we just have a balcony, like one of those ground floor places with a balcony, and he can hop over into the garden if he wants.
Yeah. So it's like a common garden, and the complex takes care of it.
Yeah. There is lots of storage here. I don't know. It's crazy how much storage we have. I don't know. It's absolutely not the norm. I mean,
Yeah,
the apartment we
strange.
lived in before, there was nowhere near as much storage.
It was bigger. The apartment was
Yeah.
much bigger.
We were actually thinking of doing another proper apartment tour. So maybe we can put a thing out to see if people want to see that, because a lot of our things double up. Like, for example, the table that you saw, we use it for YouTube, and then we use it for meditation, and I also use it as a work desk during the day. And then the ring light is our YouTube light, and it doubles as our bedroom
light. Yeah, like it's not at the bedside, but it's like a bedside lamp.
Yeah, it's like our evening, because the actual bedroom light is just too bright, and this one has got a setting where you can turn it to like a yellow,
like, oh, it's not working.
No. Oh, there we go. It changes. It just makes it more easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
So we thought it might be interesting to do another apartment tour.
Yeah. And you were also talking about doing a minimalist kitchen thing.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, I thought it would be interesting to show that we don't have a lot of appliances and stuff, but we get a lot done with what we do have.
Yeah.
I still have
that
to.
Would be a cool one to do.
Yeah, I still have to do my own version of what I eat in a day, like Sporty did. But I'm going through a bit of a diet transition at the moment, so I will rather wait until I figure things out and then make that video. Yeah. So, but it's still it's all whole foods and vegetables and the usual stuff, but it's in a transitionary phase. So we'll wait a while on that
until you're comfortable. Yeah.
So I think that's all our
that's our news. Pretty much. Yeah. Unless you've got any more questions.
Yeah. So I think between now and our next live, we're probably going to go on a walk. We've got a coffee reward, so obviously we'll go and avail ourselves of that.
Yes.
And then messes and incompletes, which we mentioned in a video like a while back. In case you don't know, it's where you just do all those things that you never get to do, but they keep piling up and bugging your consciousness.
So you put aside a block of time and you just zap them all.
Because I'm in this act as if mode at the moment, so I'm acting as if I'm going to get that job. So I must sort out my life and get it completely clear.
Yeah.
I started on Friday, and it's another thing I must give an update about, because we did that digital decluttering video, and I said I was committing to sorting out my photographs, and I did. It took me a couple of hours, and I deleted 90% of them, and I ended up with a whole bunch of miles.
107 photographs of Mr. Handsome.
So how old is... That's an interesting question, actually, because
is actually interesting.
What did they tell us at the...
So at the shelter, because we were looking for an older cat, so we now think we might have been a bit hoodwinked. They told Ange that Miles was 10.
10, yeah, when we went to adopt him.
So within that calculation, he should be turning 13 this year.
Yeah.
But
the thing is, like, we don't know. I mean, they guesstimate, and whoever surrendered him may have just thumb sucked or whatever. But when we had him at the vet the other day, she said, how old is he? And so we told her the story, and she says, and then we said, what do you think? And she said, oh, I'd put him at about 8. But he's odd because
excuse me. Carry on.
He spends half the time racing around like a kitten, and the other half sleeping like an old man. So we don't know.
Yeah. So New Zealand said, thanks for the tour. That was inspiring, and you both look well, which is great. Also good to see Miles.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining if you're still here. I can understand that. I organize my home and select many things to go in the hope of moving soon. It is materializing my thoughts to the positive, so it happens.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's exactly. Since I've been reading that, I've changed my use of words. And even if he said in the book that even if it's not true right now, you must still say it because it's sending out those positive messages into the universe.
Yeah, and I think it also makes you feel better. You know, it makes you feel better to say, I feel great, rather than to say, I'm feeling under the weather today. You know, you don't have to always say that.
I know, because I mean, for the last 2 years, I've been whining about menopause, so now I've parked that. Like, I'm just not even entertaining that anymore. So,
you just don't have to talk about. I mean, obviously, you can talk about things that are worrying you and that kind of thing. We're not saying you must suppress your feelings, but I think it's also you have to get a balance between being negative and positive, so that for yourself and obviously the people around you, so that you don't sort of bring the whole vibe down for them.
Yeah, he actually mentioned that in the book as well. He said there is a time and a place for talking about the things that are bugging you. He says, but you must pick very carefully who you talk to. So you talk to someone who's objective, like a good friend that you can trust, or a therapist, versus a bunch of friends who are just going to commiserate with you, and then you're all going to sit together and say, oh yeah, the world's in a terrible place, and the good old
menopause is terrible.
Yeah, so if you pick carefully, then you can still talk about that stuff and then go back to talking about how great you feel.
Yeah. Recently, I found The Diary of a CEO, great videos about communication with negative people. Oh, we've watched that one or two of his things. Yeah.
Somebody says their cat.
Oh, sorry. My C3 cat. My 3 cats are 8 and 4, and my baby's going to be 16.
Yo, 16.
Yo.
Wow.
That's a good.
I think Boise's going to be that old.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think maybe older. I mean, he's doing well.
He is.
Yeah, he's doing really well. And
So,
I mean, it sounded like he had a bit of a tough few years to begin with. What were you going to say?
No, I was just wondering, the Diary of a CEO, because I know he does like podcasts. So was that one particular episode? We must go and check that out and see. He's a very interesting, like he's got a great way of asking questions.
Yeah, super interesting.
What I learned in therapy?
Change my mind and think more positive about me and my life. It was a lot of work, but it was worth it. Yeah. It's actually it's really hard in the beginning, to change the way you think about things, because a lot of the time you even your upbringing makes you or influences the way you speak and think. And I know from my own experience, my family, they have a tendency to always be in the news and talking about the things that are going wrong in the world, and it can go on for hours and hours, and then obviously the other stuff, physical and whatever. So I think making that change it's a brave step, because it feels weird. It feels weird to suddenly say, everything's fine, I'm so happy. It doesn't feel right,
Yeah, but it'll start manifesting, and then it will feel right.
Yeah, exactly. The answer for your question is it's a guy who talks there and in the alpha mind.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to go and check that out. Thank you. Yeah,
that would be amazing to see.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we shall be back here at what time? 3:00.
Yeah.
Just in case anyone wants to come back, or
in 6 hours' time.
Yeah. We're going to be talking about our spiritual journey and how that started and the benefits and that kind of thing, which is quite fun.
Yeah. And we might repeat some of the stuff depending.
Yeah.
But I think the spiritual story will probably take up quite a bit of time.
It's a cool one.
It's a very cool one.
So,
okay.
Shall we cap it here?
Can we cap it, friends?
Thank you for hanging out with us on this Sunday morning. As
Yeah.
we always get so excited, when we make videos, we like sometimes we don't feel like it, or there's always like something. But for the live ones, we're always just so excited to come here and sit and talk to you. So
it's so relaxing
Yeah.
just to chat and not have to follow like notes or a script or whatever. And also just to like have the input. So I mean, if we can make the Zoom call work.
I know, then we can actually see you guys and talk to you.
Talk.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, amazing. Then we'll see you there again.
Yay.
Thank you so much for making the time.
Thanks, everyone.
We feel so grateful and so blessed to have you.
We heart
Big
you.
hearts. Oops, that way.
We love this community so much. Thank you very much.
Did you see those hearts?
I did.
So does it?
I don't know.
Wait,
maybe it's somebody. Didn't somebody send them? No. I don't know how.
Where's the heart?
Bye, everyone. See you later.
Bye. Lots of love.